This is our last episode of Season 6 of Car Rant. We started off this season by resurrecting our Gold 240 and bringing it back to life.
I'm joking.
We had a great time with our Lexus, sitting in the church lot and fixing our cars. But then, tragedy struck. The winter set in, and the Gold 240 had to be put up for a while. Our blue Lexus got sold, and our Evo was shut down not even a month into the season. For a while, it seemed like we didn't know what to do next, or what kind of content we should be trying to push out from then on. And then I found the green Honda, up in some part of Maryland that we'd never been to before. It is by far the loudest and most obnoxious car in our fleet, yet we love this thing to death. But now, a new challenge awaits us. This car needs an engine. Guys, as I speak, I'm waiting on Ian to get here. I'm actually at the Sunoco station up the street from the church where we used to do videos in the summertime. We're about to head out to JEI in Manassas, Japanese engine importers. They're a business that has been there for quite a while from my understanding. A number of people in the area have gotten their engines from them. I'm stoked for this, and I'm actually a little bit nervous about the trip home because our load will be quite heavy, but at the same time, it's going to be totally worth it. It's going to be totally worth it. I'm excited for it. This is going to be a big thing for season 7, man. This is going to be huge for season 7. Look who made it. Look at those. A turbo 280Z and a 240Z. Oh, nice. Dude, how many Z's are here? There's the light sky blue one there. There's the cobalt blue right there.
A bunch in the back too.
That is crazy. I think we're in the right place. I gotta back up. Dang, there we go. That's gonna be on an engine stand in my backyard for the next week. Alright, so we picked up the engine. It's behind us. It's a 10-to-1 compression rate B series, dude. This is like the highest of high revving. So we definitely need to get a transfer this car. Huge shout out again to Japanese engine importers, because these guys, they pulled through, and they're friends of ours, so they're gonna be friends of ours now too. I like it. So with that said, now we gotta bust our way out of here because it's a little bit of a long drive home. We've enlisted the help of the Black Panther himself, Prince T'Challa himself.
First, I gotta help you.
Yeah, that's true. I hope you're ready for this.
This man's broke like a kite.
Here, rock it forward for me. I gotta get my jacket out from my nose. Rock it forward. There we go. That's it. That's what's going in the car. Look at that. Perfect timing.
Oh, are you, sir?
You can't see him. He's in the dark.
But he's what?
He's coming into that marvelous light.
I'm doing here in a minute.
Ta-da!
What you got?
Engine. What do you think?
How'd you get it in there?
We had a lift.
I wanted to
A little
see
motor
you
lift.
carry it out.
Well, it's not that heavy. Yeah.
What did you get him for lunch today?
I don't know.
Did you stop at was he sitting at the bar or something?
I think.
Yeah.
Man, I got him gasoline, high octane. That's what I'm on right now.
I can tell.
Guys, after months of research, we finally have the motor that's going to be going into the Honda Civic. This is a B20B labeled, but it's actually a B20Z. What's the difference? Compression. Instead of this having your typical 8.8 compression ratio that older B20Bs would have had, this has a 9.6 to 1, borderline 10 to 1 compression rate per cylinder. This gives it about 160 horsepower and roughly 145 pound-feet of torque. This here is probably the most torquey non-VTEC motor you can possibly get in this engine configuration, the B series. When these were first released, these were all pretty much put inside of JDM CRVs. These weren't really found anywhere else. They weren't really good for anything else. Until us crazy Americans got our hands on it and put them inside of Civics, which is kind of what we're gonna be doing. I recently got to drive a Honda Civic that actually has this exact same motor inside of it with a Acura Integra GSR transmission. And I just gotta say, I'm really excited for this. I didn't think I would be as much as I am, but like I'm actually super stoked because That was a lot of power for a Honda Civic. Like almost 100 more than what it feels like it has right now. It's a little crazy when you get down into it. When it comes to the block itself, there's gonna be a lot of refreshes that we do. We'll replace the valve cover gasket just because we can, because I also wanna get this painted the correct color, get it painted black again with this all nice and new looking. Brand new lines will be coming in. The distributor, from my understanding, is still in good shape, so we'll leave this for now, but plugs will definitely be done. We're gonna be pulling off the old flywheel and replacing it with a new one. Might need to get a new thermostat housing, not sure yet. Already taken off the throttle body just because our throttle body that was on there was pretty roach, pretty bad. We might actually also be taking this off and going with a more race ready style intake manifold. Haven't really decided on that yet. The alternator, from what I understand, still works, but we'll play it safe. If we need to get one, we'll get another one, have it ready. The belts are definitely gonna have to get changed. These are nasty, corroded, old. They are maintaining their tension, which is nice, but yeah, it's just these types of things you don't keep around because it's just a replacement item. As far as refreshing this block goes, we already have a stack of parts that we've got together to start just upgrading and refreshing this block as it sits right now. Oil pan gasket, water pump, oil pump, the belts required for it. We're getting started, and we're getting started quick. That way, when we go into season 7 here in about 2 weeks, you guys will be able to see this thing fully in action. The start to finish swap will be B20Z into a Honda Civic, and some of the struggles that it takes to get there. We pride ourselves on knowing that while we do this type of stuff, we're really not editing much out. We're leaving most of it in there, maybe some hang time here and there. And that's something that we want to maintain moving forward, is the honesty and the integrity of knowing, like, yeah, we do these things. And this is kind of what you're going to have to look forward to when you go to do this yourself. So with all of that said, thank you guys for sticking by us and the way we do things here. We appreciate each and every one of y'all who watches, who subs, who leaves comments, who checks up on us at meets or events or when you see us out there. We appreciate it. It all gets noticed because it means a lot to us that people actually care what we have to say and care about what it is that we do. And with that said, we hope to make you guys proud in season 7, because season 7 is going to be a lot of engine work. This engine, the Evo's engine, Ian's car is getting a crazy engine job. You have to stay tuned for that. That's a really big secret we've been keeping for a while. And Ishmael's car is also getting some engine work. It's just engines everywhere, and I hope you guys are ready for that, because we're ready for some horsepower in all of our cars. And with that said, thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Like and sub if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. God bless, and peace. Gotta get up close to do that one. Yeah. It's probably a good thing I got this engine too, because I think that motor just blew. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting couple of weeks. That's all I got to say.